I want to just make a few small points. First of all, I want to note that the Fulbright Commission and its work has evolved over the past years as our world has changed, and it will continue to do so. And as the Minister mentioned and I mentioned, we have the Arctic focus, which includes our cooperation with the Icelandic Ministry for Foreign Affairs, and the agreement with NSF, the National Science Foundation, of which we are very, very proud. Both NSF and the Commission have decided that we should continue that cooperation. It was a 3-year pilot project, and we expect to sign a new agreement very soon. So we're very excited about that. And also on the Arctic front, as was mentioned earlier, we were involved in the conception and realization of the Fulbright Arctic Initiative, a new program bringing together scholars from all 8 Arctic Council states. And the first cohort, including Dr. Bjarni Már Magnússon, completed its work in October, where they presented their policy recommendations in Washington, D.C., including events at the National Academy of Sciences, the Smithsonian, and the Carnegie Endowment. So it was a very, very big event. The initiative was considered so successful that it was decided to continue and have a second round of FAI, and that is currently being planned. This is really an exciting multidisciplinary approach to Fulbright, and an approach that is much needed in the Arctic. So I want to urge all of the Icelandic scholars here today to stay tuned. We hope that we'll be able to advertise a competition for those grants, hopefully in about a month or so, but certainly at least in the early spring. So stay tuned to that, and hopefully we'll get lots of applications. Because we do want to work as the Commission with our partners to strengthen Iceland as a hub for Arctic knowledge and research. Also, I want to mention that the Commission is hoping to initiate cooperation with the private sector over the next years. This is being done in many commissions in Europe, where public-private partnerships are an increasingly important part of the work of Fulbright. And this would allow us to offer grants in areas prioritized by the private sector, while offering partners the opportunity to engage with Fulbright and leverage the prestige and quality of the Fulbright brand. So Fulbright and the Commission really are a resource here in Iceland that should be taken advantage of and used to the fullest. Kæru gestir, ég vil þakka ykkur öllum fyrir komuna, fyrir að fagna með okkur og fyrir að vera vinir Fulbright á Íslandi. Við vonum að þið hafið notið dagskrár. Ég vil biðja ykkur að íhuga eftir þennan viðburð hvernig við getum unnið saman í framtíðinni. Ég hvet þá sem eru styrkþegar til að gefa tilbaka með einhverjum hætti. Ég hvet háskólasamfélagið og þá sem kom úr stjórnsýslunni til að vera í virkum samskiptum við okkur í Fulbright og skoða alla samstarfsmöguleika. Og ég hvet þá sem kom úr einkageiranum til að íhuga samstarf við Fulbright styrki. Fulbright hefur mikilvægu hlutverki að gegna, hvort sem horft til samskipti Íslands og Bandaríkjanna eða til markmið okkar í menntun og vísindum. Fulbright alþjóðlegt samstarf í sinni jákvæðustu mynd og hornsteinn í samskiptum Íslands og Bandaríkjanna. Ég vil að lokum koma á framfæri þakklæti til allra þeirra sem töluðu hér í dag og spiluðu, og líka til Hjördísar og Randver sem að hjálpuðu mikið bæði við undirbúning og framkvæmd afmælishófsins, og líka til starfsfólksins hér á Hótel Sögu fyrir líðlegheitin, og aftur þakki til bandaríska sendiráðsins og til menntamálaráðuneytisins fyrir allt það sem þau hafa gert, og til þess að án þeirra hefðum við ekki getað haldið þetta afmælishóf fyrir í dag. So thank you again for joining us today. Before we leave, we have one final musical performance by the Fulbright violinists, this time an old Icelandic favorite, with an arrangement done by Sigurður Yngvi Snorrason, especially for this event. Please allow these wonderful musicians to give you one last moment of inspiration and gratitude for the Fulbright program in Iceland. Thank you.